What up, YouTube? Denny in Saigon. My name's Denny. I'm an American, but I live in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, which is where I'm at right now, up here in District 12. I'm on my motorbike on my way back to my room after a couple hours of teaching at the language center, which wasn't so bad. It was 1 2-hour class. Little kids. I teach the same kids every week. It's a good group. I think there's about 20 of them in there, boys and girls. You can get a little rowdy at times, but I have a teacher's assistant, so it's not so bad. It is real hot in there. They have air con and a fan, but it's unbearably hot. It doesn't really the air con's not that great, and a lot of kids in and out and stuff, you know, throughout the class, so it never really cools off. I love Vietnam because the weather doesn't change much. It's mostly just warm here, warm or hot. It'll be the rainy season here pretty soon. It'll start raining, and that will be a big pain in the butt, but it's okay. So anyways, my girlfriend and I, we've decided we're going to get married. The question is, I'm not sure if I'm going to get married in Vietnam or if I'm going to get married in the USA. We were thinking about doing the K-1 visa. However, I have to go back to the USA. I've been living here for the last 2 years. I actually need to go back there and establish myself there, get a place, get a job, get set up, and if I want to do that. So I don't know how people do the K-1 visa. Like the way it's the way most people do it is they meet someone online, you know, and they talk to them online for a long time, and then they fly overseas and they hang out with them for a couple of weeks, right? And then they fly back home and fill out the forms for the K-1 visa. I don't really like that whole model. That whole plan, I think, is problematic. How in the world can you know if you want to marry somebody after spending a couple of weeks with them? You know, I've had online relationships before, and I think they suck. It's no way to go, really. It's usually it doesn't work out. I'm not saying it always doesn't work out, but often it's too difficult to tell if you know, if this is a genuine person on the other side. Even if you talk to them for a long time and you video and all that, you still probably aren't going to know. And to go fly overseas and you know, hang out with somebody for 2 weeks and then say you're ready to marry, it's a lot to ask, in my opinion. But so I had this plan to fly over here and to live for a couple of years. You know, I knew I had a girlfriend online when I flew over here, and of course, as I suspected, it didn't work out. But I knew if it didn't work out with her, I would just meet some other girl, you know, and over time I did. So I've had a chance to live with my girlfriend twice now, and we've spent a lot of time together. We have broke up a couple times, but we got right back together. And yeah, I'm sure I want to marry her now. So maybe we want to marry here in Vietnam, but I'm not really sure how we do that. I was looking into it. So the advice that they're giving you online is if you do a K-1 visa, it'll go quicker than if you do a spousal visa. I'm not sure why that is, but I don't think it'll go quicker for me because, like I said, I would have to go home and establish myself. How do I get married in Vietnam? You know, how do I do that? Maybe I would like to do that. I think I need to prove that I'm not married anywhere. An affidavit of being single or something, and some other forms, but I'm not exactly sure. I've been reading online, and some of the information is a little bit contradicting. I'm not 100% sure what to do, but maybe there's somebody here in Vietnam who can kind of walk us through it. Maybe we could pay a service to kind of guide us through it. That would be cool. Let's see here. I should get me another. I often get a sugar cane. These things are really good. This one I do. These things are so good. This fish back here in this tank. I've stopped there a couple times, showed you the fish. We got a big fish in the tank. Hello. I've been stopping here a lot, so he knows what I'm looking for. Just 1 second, guys. I gotta pull out some money here. Just 10,000. It's only like 50 cents. There it is. I got it right here. 10,000 dong. Sugarcane press here. He's gonna press me out a big glass of sugarcane for 50 cents. It's really refreshing and probably very healthy. This is I don't know what that is. You tell me. I don't really know my fruit. Mangoes, maybe? Possibly. Yeah, Vietnam's real nice. I love living here. But I miss my kids so bad. I'm going to have to go back and live for a little while anyways. I may end up coming back here. I tell you, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking about it real hard, but if anybody knows anything about... thank you very much. Come on. Sugar cane. Awesome. Thanks for being patient with me there. If anybody knows what to do, how to get married in Vietnam, please let me know. Let me know your best advice. Maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe I want to get married here and maybe I want to get married here and take her back on a spousal visa if I go back. I'm not exactly sure what kind of work I'm going to do in the USA. I want to do front-end development. I do that quite a bit. I'm working on some projects and stuff. I'm not sure if I can get a job doing that in Indiana or not. I like to freelance. I would prefer to do that anyways. But I don't know if I can make enough money freelancing, if I can stay busy enough freelancing in Indiana. And then my other option is driving a truck. I talked to my buddy. I got some buddies back home that drive trucks. And one of my buddies is making $400 a day driving a truck. $400 a day, boys and girls. That's some cha-ching. And he's home a lot too, so it's not like he's gone all the time. Anyways, don't know what I'll do. Might go back to work for the Amish because I know I can do that and it's real easy for me. I just want to make enough money to, I want to see my kids and I want to get established again. I want to get married. That's what I want to do. And, and then the other thing is about, I think about is I worry a lot about the economy in the USA and I don't know which way it's going to go. Over a period of a few years, up to 10 years or so. I'm trying to plan my life. I'm 50, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to be around working. Maybe 20 more years of working, right? Maybe. Maybe I can make enough money to come back here and retire. Buy a little farmhouse up in Dak Nong, where my girlfriend's from, or something. Just go up there and live until I have a heart attack and then die, I guess. I don't know. Until I get cancer, until I get killed in traffic. Probably won't get killed in traffic if I retire because I won't be driving around. I don't think I can save enough money to retire in the West. People talk about retiring in the West, man. How many millions of dollars are you going to need? What if you get sick in the West, right? You're old, you need medical care, you need, a lot of people get this prescription and that prescription. I'm not going there. I already know I don't like the doctors and I don't like the pills in the West, and I already know that pills kill a lot of people, probably more than what they admit to. And no, when I'm old and they start telling me you gotta take this, that, and the other pill, I'm probably just gonna die. I'm gonna be a little bit hardcore like my dad. My dad was a little bit hardcore. He got stomach cancer and he didn't go to the doctor. He waited till about the end before he went. He went and got some penicillin and toughed it out, but nothing, penicillin didn't help a bit. Obviously, he's got stomach cancer. What's penicillin going to do for you? Nothing. But don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. It's some big questions. And while I'm sitting here planning my life, you got the globalists and the bankers, and you got the thinkers and the think tanks and the people who meet, right? The big shots who meet and discuss the next 10, 20, 40, 50 years. Those people have plans too for us. So I tell my girlfriend about that, and she kind of understands what I'm talking about, but I'm not sure people can really appreciate how much of an effect they have on their lives. If they decide to, pass the Green Deal or even chunks of it, then that's going to hurt the economy. It's not going to make the economy better. You may be a liberal expert genius. You may be a master of every human endeavor, but I could pretty much guarantee you that the Green Deal is going to kill the economy. Nothing about climate change helps the economy in any way. That's just they're just feeding you bunk so you can get you to buy it. And when they make energy outrageously expensive, no one's going to be able to have a job. That's the way it is. And if you're a truck driver, I guarantee you ought to be voting against the Dems. I don't know why anybody with a job would be voting for them, but that's your business. They're probably not going to kill the economy here, but if they kill the economy there, it'll probably affect the economy here. I don't know. They're talking about getting rid of motorbikes here, by 2030, making motorbikes illegal here. I don't know what the hell they're going to do after that. These streets are not wide enough for everyone to have a car. I doubt that will work in Saigon. But, who knows if that'll actually happen. At least here you can sleep outside if you're really poor. They won't come and round you up and throw you in the clink. Isn't that great? In the USA, you can come across the border illegally and nothing's going to happen to you. But if you sleep outside, they probably get taken in for vagrancy or something. If you're a citizen, you have no money, you're a vagrant. If you're a foreigner and you have no money, you're just, they're not going to do anything. It makes me sick, man, the way they treat the public. I mean, they would arrest you and throw you in federal prison for things they let them get away with. They could come in and steal a social security number and use someone else's ID, and Nancy Pelosi says it's no big deal. Nancy Pelosi. She's a liberal expert genius. Anyways, don't know what to do. If you have any advice for me about getting married in Vietnam, please let me know. I know people have done it before. I've got a buddy who's done it twice, but I'm waiting for him to get back to me. He might have some good advice for me. Anyways, my name's Denny. Thanks for watching my video. I hope that you have a really nice day.